and then I can get the chat
There
up
you
on
go.
it. Hi, we're live, apparently. And welcome to a not-so-crafting stream with BandursnatchStudios. Do you remember what we look like? Because it's been a while. Oh, Jesus, I can hear me. Oh, Jesus, I can still hear me.
Did you not turn the sound off?
Panic. Yeah, the sound is now off. And I have the chat up and we're all ready to go. But yeah, we have been away for many a moon, and you might notice we're in a shiny new place.
Yeah.
Because
I was finishing uni. We were both moving job, and then we moved house.
Yeah. We're now in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
So in a shiny new flat, which is much nicer than the old flat, with quite frankly amazing internet. We're not plugged into the wall to do this. Like, that's
the
never
internet
happened.
immediately cuts out.
God damn it!
Like, we have Wi-Fi, which is literally over 10 times faster than our old one. Was it like 2 megabits we were getting or something like that most days?
It was ridiculous. I used to come up and used to be like, I'll just stay on my 4G, it's faster. Like, it's easier than going on your Wi-Fi.
So
I don't think I once used the Wi-Fi on my phone at the old place.
I only use the Wi-Fi on my phone because I have a really crap data plan on my phone because I changed phone and contract and I regretted it ever since. But yeah, so this will eventually be the new cosplay room. We've got little cameras. I will take you on a small journey.
Small.
This is kind of what it looks like just now. It's
a lot of boxes at the moment.
Mostly boxes and a spare bed for whenever the banders come to stay. Boxes and cases that haven't been unpacked from cons, and behind the camera more boxes.
We're dripping.
More boxes and cases that haven't been unpacked from cons. Is that better? I'll get it.
Now you're gonna put your camera back to where it was.
There we go.
You literally moved it to what I had, but okay.
Down a little bit because it was like.
But yeah, we are in the middle of the rest of the house is basically sorted. But we now have this room to sort, so we're gonna have a nice area that's gonna be set up for streaming, a bit that's gonna be set up for crafting, which is the table that everything's sitting on for the stream right now, ironically. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Looking forward to having it done.
Yeah, we're going to have all of our wee crap up on the walls and a bookshelf for all of our paints and stuff. We're not sitting in our living room right now.
Yeah.
We're in shop. It's pretty damn cool. We feel like we're adults now.
You should, yeah.
But yeah, that's why we've been missing from these things for about going on 2 months.
Also, you keep working Sundays, so, you know.
Not anymore. Dobby has been given a sock with his new job. And touch wood, doesn't seem to be rotated in a single weekend until Christmas. So...
That's pretty snazzy.
Confused, but okay with it. Because I work in retail, so that literally never happens. But my store has a weekend manager, so... And it's not me!
The weekday manager.
And I am now the weekday manager. So I am a free elf, so to speak.
It's gonna be good.
But yeah, so today is just basically going to be a little catch-up. Because for us, it's kind of the end of con season. Because we don't do any of the big MCMs really at the end of the year. And Insomnia doesn't have a Christmas one this year. So Alcon was kind of the last hurrah for us. For a wee while.
You know, it's going to be like a month's time, and I'm going to be like, where's my con? Where's my con?
Where con? You just need to come up and visit.
Yeah, you just need to come visit instead and just like do normal people stuff.
Yeah.
So we can learn our city.
I've got holidays to use by the end of the year, Mel. Like,
that's exciting. That's good to know. Because you guys can always come down to me as well. Haha. Invade the house.
Watcha. So it's just gonna be a catch up chat about how fun con was, stuff that we got up to that probably wasn't on the vlogs, or we forgot to vlog because we were having too much fun.
We have like so many cons. I've literally realised like I've only been at home, I think, 1 week out of 6, one weekend.
That's a lot of cons, Mel.
A lot of cons. Or helping people move, or something like that.
And we'll be kind of chatting about plans for the coming year.
Woo-hoo.
Plans and goals and goals and plans and goals and plans and goals and plans.
All the things.
Many of them, all of them, some of them. Ones that we'll probably never do because we'll come up with other stuff and do that instead. Happens. Yeah.
So, well, we do this chronologically, and you can start talking a little bit about Kitta.
Yeah, because you were at Kitta, but we weren't, and all the Kitta vlogs are now out, so there's no spoilers.
Yay! I got really drunk and hungover. That's all on the vlog, and I actually look green. It's great. I'm really glad I was painted blue because you can't see it in my face, but you can tell in my voice.
You just feel it in your soul.
It's so bad. I still blame Luke for it because he wasn't there to help me drink the Prosecco.
So you just had to drink it all.
Of course, yeah.
Knowing the fact that you had Debbie and Sarah there.
Yeah, but neither of them drink Prosecco. They both drink the sweet stuff. It's horrible.
Hey, thank you, Lauren.
Ah,
that was very sweet of you. I would give you a Dorito, but you're in the computer, so gutted.
Hang on, Wolfstar Shipper 101 says hi. Hi, Wolfstar Shipper.
Oh, I don't have that yet.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I just wasn't scrolled down enough. Sorry, Wolfstar Shipper 101.
You're in the right place.
You're in the right place. You're in the right place, and look out for a CMV. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
I've seen about 5 seconds of it when they were filming. Look good.
I have seen 0 seconds of it because for some reason I just didn't hang out with you at Alcon, so I went and made new friends.
Alcon we filmed in Wolfstar CMV. We also at Kitta and then / Alcon started a Fantastic Beasts CMV, then got rained out, as you can see on the Kitta blog. We finished it off at Alcon though. But yeah, Alcon was very busy.
Oh my god.
Very busy.
I wasn't ill though, so I got to do it all.
I was in shock. Like, I think the entire weekend everyone was like, Alison's still well. Alison's still, but nobody wanted to say it out loud.
No. Just in case.
She's still
for
ever
3 or 4 years
for as long
going to Alcon. I have been ill every single year. Even if I wasn't particularly ill at the con, I was dead when I came back.
Oh, Alison is allergic.
I'm still here. I'm not dead.
Considering
she
came
was
back,
doing shots of Baraka the entire weekend.
Considering you guys came back and then literally started your new jobs the next day and then moved house 2 days after that.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
I don't know how I've lived. Pure bloody mindedness.
Mad gains, yo. Mad gains.
But yeah, it was really fun getting to do all the bits of the con that I never usually got to do.
The bits I usually have to sleep through because I'm nauseous.
Yeah. I got to go to stuff that was on in the evenings and things.
Oh, hello, Angela. You haven't seen the live streams for a while. That's my own fault for wanting to sleep instead. I get that. Are you somewhere far, far away, Angela? Because it's 3 in the afternoon here. So I'm not going to judge you.
I'm going to presume Angela's probably in the US. That's what I'm going to presume. To be a Sunday morning type deal.
That's fair.
Can you imagine if we were your Sunday morning watching?
Oh, sorry.
I would hope you didn't have a rough night the night before.
Don't do a kittamel. Don't do that.
It would not be a kind of stream to sit through if you had a hangover. That's for sure.
But yeah, going back to what we were talking about, Kitta was very fun. Kitta was very chill for us as well. In terms of we only had 2 panels I think to do, and they were both like out of character ones, and they were both fairly easy for us to do. So we were very chilled at Kitta. Like we ended up just hanging out on the steps a lot of the time, and just people watching, and like we went to the parties as well. So we kind of started Kitta as we kind of meant to finish Alcon. Because then we went to Alcon and then we were really busy, but we still went to parties and stuff, which was unusual.
We've now had the entrance of a wild Matt appears. Oh dang, what up? It's some nerds. Is it? I remember you from Alcon, Matt. You can't say nothing. I know how large and how expensive your waifu collection is. You cannot read me on shit, son.
Oh, Starshipper was Half-Blood Princess. Hello. You're in the US as well.
Oh, ship jumper. That's okay, we'll forgive you.
Kieran's here. Kieran!
Hey.
We hung out with Kieran a lot at Alcon. It was good times.
Mate, don't be hating because you're jealous. I'm not a big fan of the waifus, but thank you. Yeah, judge me. I've been living in Tokyo for the last 6 months, but I'm usually from Denmark.
Tokyo.
Oh, that's cool. We were all wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know what the time difference is for Tokyo, but I'm going to say that you deserve to sleep how long as you want, because I don't know, and I can't bother working it out.
Well, I'm guessing it's about 10 to 12 hours since it's on the other side of the planet.
I'm sorry.
So... it's probably small hours of the morning.
I'll fuck myself. It's cool. I was
trying to be helpful.
Thank you.
She was trying to be helpful.
Stop being rage.
That's a little bit hard for me. But you're usually from Denmark. I know where that is. That's a couple hours, but sleep well and rest up and never feel bad for needing to rest up, because sometimes you need to go to bed at like 8:30 and sleep till 10 the next day, because that's what I did this morning. And it was worth it.
I just live my life permanently as if I'm a sloth.
You do. But you've been up very early the last week, and I'm terribly proud of you. Kieran's like, it was good times. That's good, because we had good times too.
Hey, what up? It's your boy, Chef.
Annie is saying hello, and Kawaiju just says memes.
Well,
and she's not wrong. But yeah, for those who have joined us more recently, this is how dare you? How dare what?
The chef joke.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't say anything to you. I agreed with you. What the fuck? But yeah, this is a not-so-craft stream because our craft room in our new shiny flat hasn't been unpacked yet. So
we're just chatting about cons and things.
Yeah, we're talking about
I didn't have anything to work on, so I was like, oh well.
Because it's kind of like the end of con season for us, so we're just kind of having a little catch up. And playing with elastic bands on the bottle that I'm not sure where I got from.
Yeah.
Probably were round it from work. But yeah, so we're just having a little chat, getting to know some of the new people that have joined us since recent cons. So having a little chat back and forth and talking about what we've been up to and what our plans and goals and goals and plans and plans and goals are.
For the next year.
For the next year. So do you have anything else you want to say about Kita? Because we weren't there, so we can't really contribute.
Not really. Like, it was a really good con. Like, really glad I ended up going, because obviously I was a bit like, shall I go, shall I not go? Because it was quite expensive. I'm glad I went. Like, the level of cosplay is ridiculous. Like, just, you can literally sit there and people watch, because, like, you just see so many good cosplays just going past you, like, oh, that looks pretty. I saw a really good Cassandra, and I was just like, and we literally high-fived in the queue. It was just like, we're both in cast, it was great. But yeah, like, Kita was just nice, it was dead chill. And it was nice to have a chill con. even if I did get hungover. And then managed to paint myself blue much better than I normally do. So I don't know if I was still drunk or what. But I was like, can I, you know, do the markings again when I'm not hungover, please? That would be nice. But yeah, Alcon was pretty amazed.
Alcon, we have never done so many panels of such caliber at con in our lives.
We had a lot going on.
We had, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. We had a shit ton going on. We did so much. We did 3 in-character panels. So we did the usuals. We did Night Vale and Marauders. Night Vale is up for you guys to get your little eyeballs on. Marauders is trying. Debbie's been trying to upload it for 2 days now.
Marauders has been rendered in slightly higher quality than we're used to, so it's taking a while.
It's taking its sweet time.
It's been uploading for about 2 days straight.
So hopefully you will have that in time for Wednesday. So we've got that. We also did something really different for us. We did sort of like an abridged Les Mis, but not abridged in like the I don't know.
Satire.
Not satire. Like, it was just a literal abridging of the entire musical of Les Mis.
Yep.
Singing and all, which is something that 90% of us don't do on a daily basis, or even semi-regularly. But we did that, and that went down weirdly well. But I'm not sure if it's going to make it into our regular lineup, because it is very intensive, to put it simply. But you never know. So we did those 3, and we also did
2 out-of-character panels. One on a cosplaying YouTube thing, which we've got a very similar panel already on the channel, so we didn't record that one. And then we've got cosplaying as a group, which
is also
was basically just us chatting about what we do and stuff, and getting vastly sidetracked every 10 seconds and Debbie trying to run it back round to the topic at hand.
So
it's about what panel.
So it's what we do. Sing Song with Bunderland. Yes, it was. I have no recollection of that panel whatsoever.
I don't. I completely blanked on a lot of it. I just remember seeing like Kieran at one end, Sarah in the middle, Daniel at the other. Those are the 3 people I looked at in the audience. No idea who else was there.
Oh, I remember it all in vivid detail.
See, I feel like that's it. You can see the different types of like stress and anxiety that the banders have. Mel and I have a very similar brain. So we just completely blacked out from the minute we walked into the auditorium to the minute we walked out. The only thing I can remember is clapping whenever anybody finished a song and repeatedly looking at the sheet and being at the wrong side of the stage when I needed to go on and having to like sneak through and having the noisiest fucking boots on of anyone in the universe.
Oh no, but the funniest part was there was a tech that I then complained about afterwards. In that basically we ended up getting up and going to con ready for 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. It was a bad time.
You guys did.
Mel and I were there before crew.
Yeah.
That gives you an idea how early we were at the convention. Security let us in, and we went and did a sound test for like an hour and a half. I'm like, okay, you know, it's not perfect, but it'll do. The sound somehow managed to get worse through the day. So the entirety of that panel, and we apologise if the recording quality isn't amazing, because it was the music, the backing tracks were all the lectern microphone held to somebody's phone.
No, it was a wireless microphone held to the phone.
Was it the wireless mic?
Yeah. Oh, no, the lectern mic was picking everybody else up.
That was the volume control. Just move the mic closer to the phone or further away.
Because I think there was at the start it was a little bit too loud on the backing volume, so I think it was like Debbie and myself up at the back of the lecture hall trying to get like Jeannie, who was like kind of being narrator come all techie, like trying to like signal her down and going like Mike, phone, where more, and her going, what?
Because, you know, we were costume people, we were hair people, we were tech people, we were stage managers, we were everything on that panel. Which is partly why we sat there for an hour and a half in the morning trying to set it all up and make sure that I could be heard from the back, because I have a terrible singing voice. So I was like, yeah, I can be heard from the back, it's all good. But yeah.
I gotta say, you were inventive to make it work, though. Oh, yes, we were.
But frankly, I feel like if the worst thing that happened at that panel was I forgot my words, like, it went okay.
But you didn't forget all of them. And that's the important
part. I worked out later, like, what had happened was I had basically started with the wrong verse, so that threw me off the timing of everything.
But to be fair, I forgot my words.
And it was
I know that.
Sorted.
I know I forgot my words and I repeated mine several times until I got to the point where I knew where it was going, and I was like, I can sing again, yay. But,
I literally have no recollection of any song I was in.
I just remember, like, after your journey, like, through the audience to get to us, you were like, Alison, I've forgotten all the words.
No, I'd forgotten
no, second verse.
Second verse. I was like, I can remember everything apart from the ending 2 lines of the second verse.
Yeah, but you didn't give me, like, the lead-in to it, so I was like, well, I don't know what bit of that song is.
And you were asking me, and I was like, I don't know what bit of the song that is.
Because when you describe it as the last 2 lines of the second verse, like, even if you know a song, that's going to be weird to work out.
Like, you wouldn't think that I've been listening to Les Mis since I was 10, considering I forgot all my words, but I was like, I have. Promise.
I feel like singing along in the car and standing in front of a room full of people singing it live is 2 slightly different things.
But then, to be fair, I was very glad we did the tech rehearsal in the morning, because I was basically practicing it as though there was an audience there.
Yeah.
Because for me, that really helped. Because it got me over the kind of, okay, I'm standing here in front of all these people singing kind of thing. Mostly. But I think as well, like, having the group song, because we had group songs first.
Yeah.
And that helped as well, because that kind of eased me in a little bit of, okay.
It warmed up people's voices a little bit.
Yes, that too. Mind you, the warm-up, you'll see the warm-up on the vlog.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I can't wait to watch that back.
My legs did not forgive me for like 3 days afterwards. Not Kieran that's on the chat just now, but
Ergo Kieran.
I didn't know he hated me until that moment.
We were all cursing him the next day.
And the day after. And the day after that.
I just remember walking home from one of the parties when my legs had properly seized up and I'm like, I'm walking like Mel!
That's her secret. She's always doing crunches.
I wish. Oh, Hannah's here. Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hello.
I did not envy you that warm up. Oh. No. Yeah, because you watched it and laughed.
Well, Kieran, I remember on the first night we were there, basically found us around the side of the Queen's building because of the fact that they heard us, like, singing from the front of the Queen's building.
Yeah, because we were having, like, group rehearsal, because that's the first time we'd had us all, like, together in person.
So we were, like, snuck around the side of the Queen's building because we knew there were no panels on there, so we weren't disturbing anybody, and we thought, right, well, we'll do a little practice here. I think it was because we were all singing together and we were very loud that they managed to find us.
How we ever pulled that off. Like, part of me really wants to watch the panel to see what actually happened, because I genuinely have no recollection of any of the actual performance aspect of it. Even other people's performance, like...
See, I remember other people's, like, I remember sitting and watching Hannah do Fontaine's part 1. And was like, because I know that she was really scared, and she did it so well, and I was just like, oh my god, that's amazing. And I remember, like, watching all the blocking and stuff that we kind of planned, like, kind of keeping an eye on that, but I don't remember actually what happened with it. I think it was okay. I don't know.
Blair comes on, does bring him home, and like makes the rest of the panel look terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Sarah's Javert as well was pretty damn nice.
Mm-hmm.
I left for an hour and found you again with the chorus of voices getting louder and louder with each step.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it was a weird one. I'll be interested to like try and watch it, but I feel like it's one of those ones that I'm gonna like have to watch in like bits.
You deserve a drink.
You deserve a drink. Yeah, like.
It was a panel as well where we immediately after the panel, people obviously went back to get changed and stuff. Because me, Luke, and Blair couldn't be asked to go get changed, we were just like, oh, we'll just hang around in these costumes for the ball. We can't bother to go get changed. And then we were like, I literally looked at the other two and went, shall we go to the bar?
Yes.
And I've never done that ever before.
Never has such an overwhelming response come so quickly, I think, as well from.
It was
now,
crazy.
Please.
Because that was the rock night as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then we realised we were sat in the bar and we realised that we'd had one alcoholic drink and we were going to have a second one. Then we were like, none of us have eaten today. Maybe we should go rectify that. So we went to Domino's and ate all the chicken.
We ate so much chicken. Yeah, chicken for rum. And then you went on ahead, and I think we stayed outside with like Bethan and Matt for ages because Bethan took forever to drink her drink.
Well, I had gone back to the hotel to get changed because I got back into Dorian.
Also, you
after the panel, and then I came back with the Ergo guys because they had also got changed. And then we tried to find you and couldn't.
Yeah.
And we had an intense discussion about centaurs.
You can't say anything, Bethany. You did admittedly take forever to get through that drink.
Oh dear. But yeah, Alcon was really good. Obviously, we had the 3 in-character panels. We had Cosplay on YouTube, and then we had Cosplay as a Group, which we will probably end up doing again, I think. Cosplay as a Group was a fun one.
That's because it's just a chuckle fuck for us. Like, we just sit and talk over each other for an hour.
It's the sort of thing that there's some gems of good advice in there if you can make it through the rest of it.
We did have an hour to fill, we were a bit like...
Yeah.
An hour to fill.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
You were lucky you got anything coherent out of us.
I think I said at the start of the panel that it was going to be 15 minutes of panel, 45 minutes of rambling. And I feel like that was accurate.
Yeah.
I feel like you might have been generous to the amount of time given to the panel. Do a Bander Crew Fight Club for a panel. My money's on Luke.
My money's on Luke.
Sarah.
No, my money's on you.
Kill a bear. I would feel safe anywhere with Sarah. No. Can I choose Jeannie to be my champion? Can I please?
Okay, yeah, I agree with Jeannie.
Sarah versus Jeannie, the match of the century.
Jeannie is actually McGonagall.
No, this Bethan's putting her money on you. No, Alice can use her arms to slap people, just send her spinning like a damn Beyblade. Sarah did kill a bear that one time, though. Yeah, this is also true. But I choose Jeannie to fight in my stead. Everyone else will back out.
Problem is, Beth and I get really dizzy.
Like the world's shittest Beyblade.
It's like he spins and I'm down. I'd probably hurt my own arm.
Hurt itself in confusion. But yeah, so that I'm trying to work out where we were.
Cosplay as a Group panel.
Yeah, Cosplay as a Group panel was good.
That's good.
It was.
Yes, I am Bethan. I am very weak.
This is not news. But yeah, no, it was really good fun. And then literally right after we were into the Marauders panel.
Which is why we were all in Marauders cosplay for that one. It made it look intentional that we were doing a cosplay group panel and we were in a group cosplay.
Yeah, that very rarely happens when we try and do things that show a united front. You know I'm right though.
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
Marauders is almost the only one that we've got all of us in.
Night Vale now as well.
Night
Night
Vale.
Vale now, yeah.
Night Vale took a few years, but we eventually got everyone into it, you know.
Drag them in one
Adventure
by one.
Zone next.
God, I'm gonna need to get much better at that voice. Or find someone else to do it for me, Bethan. But yeah, we did Adventure Zone filming that morning, or for Bethan's channel.
Yes, it would be that.
Was that the same day I dragged Alison to play that rhythm game? Yes.
It was good tappy game.
Good tappy game.
You weren't playing a game? Oh my
Oh,
god.
thank you, Hannah. That was really sweet of you. She said we were amazing all weekend. We did our best. The footage of that is a beast. Is it just because it's completely like... What we did is we tried to take the bit...
Just scream.
We tried to film the, like, Magic Brian, for any of you that know the Adventure Zone, Magic Brian and Taco do the gay guys can't do math, can't work out the tip, like, skit. But we were very tired and very unorganised. And, like... oh no. And we were trying to film it, like, focus on one of us, focus on the other one of us, and then a long shot, but we never kind of had the same dialogue twice. So God only knows what that's like. Glad I'm not editing it.
See, the thing is, like, we kind of missed because we had loads of other... So we had all these panels, but then we also had a Dragon Age meet on the Saturday morning. You were judging the Masquerade on Saturday afternoon. We also had 2 CMVs that the rest of us were filming. So it was a very busy time, and there were definitely periods where we didn't see each other for a few hours, you know, because we were all off doing other, like, different things.
I feel like I barely saw Sarah and Debbie outside of, like, panels the entire time.
Well, yeah, and I think the only reason you saw me is because we were in the same room. So, you know, other than that, it would have been the same kind of thing, because me, Debbie, and Sarah are off filming stuff together a lot of the time. But yeah, it was, I think it was Friday morning we ended up finishing off the Fantastic Beasts CMV in the morning, and then immediately went to get changed from Night Vale. And then on the Thursday night and on the Sunday we ended up filming the Wolfstar CMV.
Yeah.
So it was like 2 evenings, and actually the Wolfstar one took forever on Sunday, and we were so tired after.
Yeah, you were working on it for ages.
I was still in costume at 7 PM. It was rough.
I decidedly was not.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
We did
be
our
in
last panel,
costume.
I was like, nope, I'm wearing my jeans.
Spoons on the Sunday was a good shout. I feel like that is an excellent replacement for Nando's Saturday.
Yes. The thing that made Spoons on the Sunday, though, was not in the Czech Kieran, but ergo Kieran and the shrimp.
What?
You mean you don't eat the tails, but why do they leave them on? And
Alison and I eat the cutlery, Kieran.
Alison and I, at completely different times that we were introduced to this conversation, both responded with, "But you don't eat the cutlery either, Kieran." Like the exact same response.
Yeah, there was lots of shrimp. I remember that.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh man.
That was the fun thing though about Spoon Sunday was there was just a massive table that we just kind of pulled everybody together and we were just like, come here.
It wasn't a massive table.
It was like
4 regular sized tables that we pushed together.
We were just like, come here, Amolgus blob that is Bander and associated company.
Yeah. Because we had the Bander guys, we had the Ergo guys, we had
Hannah and
her boyfriend,
Josh.
Whose name escapes me.
Josh.
Josh.
Helena.
Eleanor.
We had Bethan and Matt and Laura joined us.
Yeah.
Kieran.
But yeah, geez, it was like
many people.
If the round table was a long, janky Weatherspoons table of various heights. That's what it was. But for alcohol and cosplay.
Matt's like, it was great gate crashing it to get drunk while everyone else was eating food like civilized people. It's like, hey, the weird distant extended family have turned up to have a liquid dinner.
Pretty much.
That's just how we see you, though, Matt.
It's just you and Beth and swagging on over with a cocktail pitcher in each hand.
Pretty much. It was like, okay, I'm not drinking because I'll fall asleep. Okay.
Sorry, I was chewing and couldn't hear you.
No. I was like, I'm not drinking because I'll fall asleep. That was fun. By that point, I was dead because I was just like, I think I died out midpoint that afternoon and hadn't quite recovered. So, like, the CMV that we filmed in that afternoon, it was a good thing that Dan and Hannah and everyone were there, because I was just like, Sarah, can you give me more direction, please? And let me practice it because I'm going to fuck it up because I'm really tired. And we know what I get like when I'm really tired. But yeah, Sarah just had. I kept having to go, Sarah, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, what am I actually doing now? Oh. Oh. Okay. We're still live, so it's not my end. Apologies, guys. I don't even know if you can hear me. Presuming you can. Yeah, looks like I'm still doing it. Okay. They dead!
Onto the chat on the
There you go. So